It's the Federal Reserve's big gamble. It's called quantitative easing, a fancy name for trying to boost the ailing U.S. economy. One day after elections that were all about cutting government spending, the independent central bank, the Federal Reserve, is out there doing just the opposite. It's buying up $600 billion in treasury bonds or government debt. The Federal Reserve tried quantitative easing once before during the Great Recession of 2008. It spent $1.7 trillion between then and early 2010 in the hope of providing economic stability. Well, it had mixed success, but now the Federal Reserve is at it all over again. Here's how it works. The Fed buys bonds or debt from the banks, providing them with cash to loan consumers. Buying so many bonds brings down already record low interest rates even further. It's hoped these low rates will push consumers to borrow more money or shop for a mortgage and stimulate the struggling economy. The move could weaken the already frail U.S. dollar and will make the U.S. government further beholden to international governments financing its debt. It will also mostly lead to higher domestic inflation as more currency is printed virtually out of thin air. So why is the Federal Reserve taking such risk?
Anytime you do a $1.5 trillion new experiment in a fragile economy, there's an element of risk, I think it would be fair to say. The fact that we're going to add another $600 billion to that over the next 3/4 of a year doesn't make that risk smaller, it makes that risk larger.
But as the Federal Reserve attempts to once again revive a sputtering economy, it's up to interpretation if the decision to print more money will hurt or help. Kimberly Halkett, Al Jazeera, Washington.